Hello, everyone. Today is Monday, March 4th, 2024 at 8:41 p.m. in the evening, or should I say at night or evening. Um, so it's bad weather outside today. All day was bad weather, and I don't remember if the weather was bad over the weekend. Excuse me. So thankfully, I'm in a hotel. So it's supposed to rain. Like they switched the schedule with the rain because it was originally supposed to stop raining tomorrow and then for the rest of the week. But now um it looks like as if it's supposed to rain every day, I think except Thursday. Excuse me. So uh, excuse me. So now I've been coughing more and not sneezing as much, but coughing more. But still battling a mucus in my throat and chest and from being sick while I was in jail, you know. Excuse me. So I had troubles with the phone. Um as I said, I mean I won't be able to upload this until I get good Wi-Fi, because the Wi-Fi, I went to the front um by the office and in the breakfast area. The Wi-Fi works, but it does not. It's like very slow and won't upload my videos. So now, I think it was the night before last Saturday. I ran out of my phone data, and then I purchased a $5 extra add-on for 1 gigabyte. Um, and then like I ran out of data, and then I paid for the month of March for my phone. And I told y'all that even though I paid on time, I mean I paid early, they wouldn't activate my new service until they're forcing me to have to wait until the 7th. And I really think this is a gang stalking conspiracy and setup because of the police incident. Because that all those months, and I I've been with this phone company since 2019, and never, I mean I paid on the 3rd every month, or close to mostly every month. Maybe on seldom rare occasions, maybe a couple of times I may have paid on a different date, but I'm pretty much consistent every month. For the past few years, I'm paying on the 3rd. And my bill due date had been on the 3rd all this time. But then when they switched the company over, or switched everything around, they've been saying that my due date was on the 7th. But when I pay on the 3rd, my service is renewed on the 3rd and reactivated on the 3rd. So now, this is the first time they refused to reactivate my service, even though I paid on the 3rd. They're forcing me to wait until the 7th to make everything kick in. And I believe that it was part of the gang stalking conspiracy in the police incident, because they're preventing me from getting they're trying whatever they could to prevent me from getting the truth out. So despite they want to manipulate and falsely accuse me of being a liar with everything. Okay, well, why am I a threat if I would be lying? If you think I'm lying, why are you trying to censor me? Because you feel threatened and you're the liar. So, um, I mean, I paid my normal phone bill for the month. I paid the normal phone bill for the month, and they're forcing me to have to, from now on, pay on the 7th, and I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all, you know. So my due date had been on the 3rd, you know, and then when they switched everything up last year, excuse me, I don't remember if it was April or May of last year, they switched everything. They renewed their system and switched everything around. And I was still able to pay on the 3rd. Even last month, I paid on the 3rd, and my service kicked in and reactivated. But now, because of the jail incident, there's some kind of conspiracy what they're doing, forcing me to have to wait until the 7th. And I never experienced that before, and that made me angry. So, I mean, and this probably another gang stalking conspiracy to they know I just got paid with the job, and manipulate for me to have to be forced to have to waste more money unnecessarily. So all in all, with those extra data packs, I paid $15 for that, trying to get the truth. I mean, the emergency truth out, and keep on documenting about the gang stalking and the police incident and everything else that's been going on. And so, excuse me. So with the phone, so I mean, I ended up paying it was under $45 for this month. I don't remember the exact amount offhand. $43 and something. Maybe it was $43.65, and that normally would have been it for all I had to pay, and then reactivate my service. But excuse me, I had to pay $43 and maybe 65 cents plus $15 for all those data packs. And after I paid for the second data pack, and I wouldn't have had to do that if I would have had Wi-Fi working in this room, but I didn't. I mean, so then after that, I discovered that I could have gotten a higher plan for $10 more, a higher monthly plan. And so, for $10 more, they said unlimited data. But I feel played, because then I switched the plan to the one that's $10 more, and then it seems like as if they lied about the unlimited, but maybe they didn't. But it seems like they lied. I mean, or I feel played about the unlimited, but I don't know. After a certain amount of gigabytes, I was not able to stream anything at all anywhere, and the only websites I was able to use would be like, you know, well, I'm not gonna say the websites, but two websites would be the only websites I would be able to that would be able to load with no problem or a little bit delayed. Excuse me. So then when I switched the plan, they prorated and charged me an extra $10. They prorated and charged me an extra $10. I mean $10.46, and I paid that right away. So then for that, they said it was prorated from the month of like February to March, and I only had a few days left, so that's why they prorated it to like $10.46, and I paid that, being desperate to think that I would have like the same smooth and fast flowing unlimited data, and that's really not the case. And then since I switched the plan, the monthly plan, um, they made me pay an additional another $10 and I think 74 cents. And they said that was due before the 7th or by the 7th. So like paying an extra $10.46 from February to March, and then the $10.74 would be like from March to April. And then when April comes, I guess I'll have to pay like the $60 and then like get some credits, and then that would be reduced, to probably 50, like $52 or $53 instead of $42 or $43. If you play certain games or watch certain videos to get certain credits to reduce your phone bill, and they be cheating, they be cheating a lot. Excuse me. So, but so all in all, I didn't intend to, me, because of all this stuff going on, me paying that. I mean, I had to make a different decision to have to switch the phone plan, hoping that would make things work. But all I would have originally had to pay was just freaking $43.65. But I'm pointing out how the gang stalking manipulate for you to be forced to have to waste more money unnecessarily. Me trying to fight to get the doggone truth out. But nah, everything gotta be delayed or hindered or, postponed or whatever. So but it's like the like before I switched the plan to the unlimited data, you get extra data, but it's like the speed, like the extra data on top of the original amount. The rest of the data, it seems like as if it's dial-up speed. Like, remember back then that they would have dial-up back then with the internet? Oh, that was hell. So this one website, or this one app that I've been using lately that's new. Well, I mean, it's not new, but I'm new to this app. And like ever since I switched the plan, like I can't even get on it. And Twitter, it seems like with my data working the way it's working, it kind of works when it wants to. Sometimes for the like ever since Saturday or Sunday or whatever, it works when it wants to. So I ended up paying like about $80 in total. Like paying like $60 for March through April, and paying an extra $10 on top of the you know 43, or would have been $50 from March. I mean February through March, and the payment cycle doesn't go until, well, they say the payment is due on the 7th, and the cycle starts on the 8th. But as I said, I've been paying on the 3rd, and everything renewed on the 3rd. And it's like everything's been weird now. So, but Twitter acts the way it wants, and it's like I can't use the TikTok at all. At all. I can't get on it at all. I mean, I could get on it, but it will not load videos. It will not play videos. It will not save videos or like videos. Nothing. But some websites load slow. Some websites won't load at all. And then YouTube, I can play videos on YouTube, but they kind of keep buffering. Sometimes I can play smoothly, and sometimes they buffer. But I have a video that I did last night, and I've been uploading it since last night, and it's been I don't know, about almost 24 hours, but I don't remember. But it's definitely over 18 hours that it's been uploading, and it's still uploading. So it's uploading, but uploading really slow. Really slow. And so and me trying to access my bank account, sometimes I can access my bank account, sometimes I can't, and that's only for a few days until everything renews and kicks in on the 7th. It was supposed to have done it yesterday when I paid, so I figured that my phone company is on some bullshit, because they never did that before. Well, the police is probably conspiring with them to do this to me. So I don't know what's going on. I said probably, but hopefully by the 7th, my phone service should be renewed. But I paid everything in advance, and out of $43 and something, I should not have had to pay $80, and then out of desperation, to get the truth out and get my verbal documentation about everything, because they never did this before, never. So don't judge me, or kick me down even harder, and I didn't know until after I got here that, even though they say that they have Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi works only in the front, but it's as slow as what I just described about how my phone data is right now, and so it would be very slow with uploading videos too. So but then so I mean I feel bad that I had to try to change plans and you know spend $80 instead of just the 43, and then switch plans. But when they say unlimited data, I'm sitting there thinking that you know it would be like at all times that faster and normal speed. But I don't even know if the following month, if I should just go back to the original phone plan. I wasn't even aware. I didn't even think to try to get the unlimited um data, talk, and text. But at the same time, I mean, it's like I don't even text. I don't have nobody really to talk to. I don't even text. Um, I can have like go 2 or 3 whole weeks without texting anybody, or go nearly a month without talking on the phone with anybody unless it's business calls or something like that, or trying to get a job or something. But so I'm like I tried to book for more hotel nights, um and I tried to book for more hotel nights. Excuse me. And the phone data is so slow that it won't allow me to. I don't know. I feel like with the so-called unlimited data, I feel ripped off. I feel played. But it's a little bit of something. But you know, but I watched a lot of YouTube. Well, not a whole lot, but I watched YouTube videos mostly all day, but not all day, but mostly all day. I watch YouTube videos, trying to calm my anxiety down. Um, you know, but so I'm scheduled to have to leave out of here tomorrow. I could book more days here, but I won't because I need to well I'm gonna try to I need to try to see about going to another hotel because I need to get my laundry done. I'm trying to um you know get a different hotel with a laundry facility and better Wi-Fi. Excuse me. So I'm doing this video to calm and ease my anxiety. Um, you know, and even though I won't be able to upload it until next time I get some strong Wi-Fi, but I with this hotel I put in I connect to the Wi-Fi and put in the password, and ever since Friday when I got here, it kept on saying you know it kept on saying failed to connect to network. But I think I went to a hotel room Thursday, and Thursday I went to a hotel, and then I for one night because I got paid you know the work paycheck, and um then the next day I got the Social Security and SSI checks. I got both the Social Security and the SSI checks, and then and then I then after that I try to book more nights at that hotel, but they were sold out or not available. So then because of that, I had to choose another hotel, and I came over here. This is my first time at this hotel, and at that other hotel was my first time at that hotel. So now, as I said, I could choose more nights over here, but the fact that I need, because of the jail situation, the fact that I need to do my laundry, and a few other reasons, I'm desperately need to go to another hotel. I need to go to another hotel and excuse me, I need to go to another hotel and so I can get my laundry done. And and then it looks like I'll probably just have enough for like a few more nights, and then, believe it or not, all my money will be gone. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it will be gone. A lot of it will be gone. You know, excuse me. So I'm still battling and struggling with trying to get my deposit back from Florida. That would have been like $108 or so that I was told, and I'm still battling to try to get that back. And I'm still battling to try to get that back. And you know, this jail situation is setting me back from my timeline of me trying to focus on getting my taxes done. So I gotta contact the Social Security office and let them know that I was forced to have to quit the job. But I would have done it sooner, but because of the jail situation, I had to put everything on hold. You know, I had to put everything on hold. And then I was waiting around for when I would get my paycheck and how much it would be. And so remember I told y'all I had to stock up on my supplements and get some more hygiene items. I'm glad and thankful to have my supplements and fighting to get over the sickness. But I couldn't even use the paycheck how I really, really wanted to because of my forced homeless situation dealing with the targeting and having to spend all my money, so much of my money on freaking hotel room and food and stuff, you know. So um so then um yeah so I mean I try to get certain things accomplished today. So this is how my day went. Like my anxiety was really high in the middle of the night. I couldn't sleep. And around 9 o'clock yesterday, I thought I was so tired, and I thought I was sure I was gonna get more sleep last night. I mean, I thought I was sure I was gonna sleep good. So um I think that I took a nap from like maybe 3:30 to 5 o'clock or something like that yesterday afternoon. And then 9 o'clock, I was tired as hell, very tired, and my anxiety was really high. And they probably hit me with directed energy weapons to keep me awake. And then, um, so you know, this morning I went to breakfast, and it was lovely because nobody was in that little breakfast area. It was just me. And oh wow, see, they're hitting my right ear. They're hitting my right ear with the high pitched noise. I heard that this the police hitting you with weapons and scanning your ears. when I hear that. So excuse me. So it seems like they didn't have eggs. They didn't have any sausage, any breakfast meat or anything. And they just had and they didn't have juice. They just had oatmeal, waffles, bread items, a few little donuts left. And yeah, oatmeal, a little bit of cereal, bottled water, waffles, bread items like bagels, donuts, and regular bread or whatever. So all I had was donuts and bottled water, and that was it. And I ate and then went back to my hotel room. And I then after that I forgot what I did, but I forgot what I did. But then anyway, I think I may have made some attempts to try to take a nap, but couldn't sleep or couldn't go back to sleep. I woke up at about probably 8:15 this morning. I don't remember exactly, but somewhere around there. Or I went to breakfast around that time. Maybe I woke up around 7 or 8 something. I honestly don't remember. But I didn't get to fall asleep until after 3:30 or 4 o'clock this morning. So I didn't get a lot of sleep. And then like I've been getting alerts about the bad weather and the rain and hail, and I've been getting alerts on my phone all day long about the bad weather. So thankfully I'm glad I'm in a hotel room. So if I was if I would have been in the predicament where if I would have known that it was not legal to sleep by that spot, that house, if it was legal and the cops wouldn't say anything, then I could have just bought me a sleeping bag and slept like where I was at. I could have slept where I was at and had a sleeping bag on the porch, and then and then I would have had been protected with shelter overhead and not have to ask for help with hotel room, really, or less nights to have to ask for hotel room. Or probably less nights to have to ask for hotel room. But as I said, it was an honest mistake. Ignorance on my part, and I own up to it. I apologize. I didn't know, my mistake. So um today I try to make a few phone calls to try to get through to some people, um because I was confused about the paperwork. um so one man on the phone was telling me that the $100 bond is already paid, and that's why I was out of jail. And I'm like, well, I didn't pay it, but I was trying to figure out, I'm trying to make sure I do the right thing. And the paper I was reading, I, had difficulty comprehending or didn't really understand what I was reading. But the lady at the jail before I was released, um, she told me I had to pay $100 and plus um, a criminal justice fee plus an administrative fee. And she told me I had to pay like a total of $130. So the paper says something about if I didn't show up in court, in which I mean I don't have a reason not to, but if I didn't show up in court, then I would have to pay the $100. I don't know. I'm very confused and don't know what's going on. And I'm extremely nervous about the court date or what to expect. And going to court, I don't have no special clothes. All I can wear is this, or I don't know if they. I mean, I don't know where I would have to put my backpack, or I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, if they would refuse to allow me to bring my backpack into court, with me being homeless on the streets, my money would definitely be gone. Well, highly likely to be gone by then. Because the next work paycheck, that would be the second and final paycheck from the job, would probably be enough for maybe 2 hotel nights. That's it. And so, yeah, I try to make a few phone calls and try to make sure I'm doing the right thing or trying to figure things out. And then I wrote a letter. I wrote a letter, a handwritten letter, like of a summarized version of the incident that happened, but I don't know who to send it to or who to make the complaint to, So, I took a shower this evening before dinner, and I took a shower this evening before dinner, and like I was almost done with washing myself, and they had a perp that was blasting loud music for like 3 or 4 minutes. And I think I heard a motorcycle or something too. Maybe, I don't remember. But I definitely heard the blasting loud music, and I think I heard a motorcycle as well. So, so all I had was donuts and water for breakfast. That was it. And then for lunch, the fact of me applauding myself for, like I do every time I get a new job or whatever, I applauded myself for succeeding at getting a job. I mean, I rewarded myself for succeeding at getting a job, even though their workplace mobbed me off the job, But I rewarded myself with a nice meal, and then but me feeling anxiety and depression, and like so nervous, and about to lose my mind, feeling so fearful and scared about the police incident. you know I got me a nice meal, and somebody you know donated me you know $20 to say this is for lunch. So you know I think I may have had shrimp and grits once before, but I think this is my second time in my life having shrimp and grits. So I had shrimp and grits, and it came with a salad, and I also got me a piece of chocolate cake, but I didn't eat all the icing on the cake. But the cake wasn't that sweet, you know. But as I said, I treated myself to a nice meal, and it's just a one-time thing. And I hurried up and got it before the weather got too bad, because like hail and you know coastal flooding and everything like that. If I didn't have any money, um, I would. I don't even know if I would have ended up risking getting arrested and going to jail, trying to protect myself out of the rain by having nowhere to go if I didn't get help with a hotel room. Or am I supposed to just sit outside and look like a dummy at a random spot and just let myself get rained on and be freezing cold all night if I didn't have the money, or if I didn't have any help with donations, or anything? And the gang stalkers forcing people to be homeless, that is very fucked up and wrong. And people who have no idea, they try to argue you like they think they know better than you. They'll try to say they have shelters, but have you experienced it though? And then they'll be like, well, when the last time you went to a shelter? Shelters always be full. And there's so much corruption with that too. Homeless shelters, you're paying to live in prison. And then they're always full. So can't even get into a shelter. And if they do have room, they always turn me away and lie and say that they don't have shelters, like what they did to me in Cincinnati. So now I was forced to have to be downtown in Cincinnati and then get threatened by gang stalkers, threatening to kill me and stuff. You know. Excuse me. So, but you know, hey. So, I mean, it's scary living day to day, like day to day with, dealing with the gang stalking and forced homelessness. Can't even go to a shelter, and shelters are always full. And even if you're not targeted, I mean, other homeless people will say the shelters are always full. Unity will not do anything. They say that they can't do anything, or they don't have any resources. I mean, but they might be just lying to me because they know they're perps that know I'm targeted. Maybe. So they refuse help to the targeted individual. So yeah, so I mean, let's see. Friday evening, I mean, Friday for lunch, I had like a what did I had like a fried chicken meal, and that wasn't even that great, you know. And then Friday for dinner, all the way through tonight, like lunch and dinner, um, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, now Monday, well, yesterday I ate the last of the Pringles, but living off of deli turkey sandwiches with Swiss cheese, and I ate the last of the meat and stuff today, and I still have just bread, a little bit of bread, like, but nothing to eat it with, and my last slice of cheese accidentally fell on the floor, and I had to throw it away. But the bread is, I have nothing I can use it with, So I have a little bit of extra bread, enough for like one more day or something. So I mean, don't throw stones at me, for treating myself to a nice meal, to celebrate, the success that I got the doggone job, even though they workplace mobbed me off the job. So, yeah, I mean, I got so many obligations that I have or that I need to do. And I wish this jail situation wouldn't have happened. And, I wish I wouldn't have to go to court. I wish I wouldn't have had to deal with all this, So I'm confused. I heard that I was let out of jail because of prison overcrowding release or something like that, And I contacted someone, and he was supposedly a lawyer, but it was somebody online, and he said that what I did was not considered trespassing, unless he said that the police should have warned me first, and that if I would have came back after that warning, then it was considered criminal trespassing. But the fake, I showed y'all the community post where the fake Aquarium Doris perp bragged and laughed and said that it was her who contacted the Gretna police. Like, you way in Florida, and in the video that I'm uploading is talking just about that. And it's taken forever for me to and I said, I'm uploading a video that says, excuse me, was I arrested because the gang stalkers lied on me? I mean, they lied about owning that property. Like, how you own that property and you're a young ass kid somewhere in probably Milton, Florida, or somewhere near Pensacola or whatever, wherever you say you are, or if they have, for example, an online perp from St. Paul, Minnesota, or Duluth, Minnesota, or somewhere, and call up Gretna police and lie and say that they own that property, just trolling and thinking the shit is funny, and then make the police and tell the police all kinds of slander and lies, and then have them out for my blood, and for them to do what they did to me. And the fake Aquarium Doris perp, she said her demons never fail her. So, I mean, she attempted to call that sleep in and slander me, and I'm glad that the lady that worked there didn't give her the time of the day. And then the online stalkers have been trying to contact multiple hotels and slander me and think the shit is funny. And some of them have vicious hate, anger, and just outright damn jealous. And then when I call you out on being jealous, they want to feel like they have nothing to be jealous about. Well, okay, if you have nothing to be jealous about, well, then why do you want me dead and I never did you anything and I don't even know you? My twin sister's flying monkey, cult followers. Excuse me. So, and they're malicious with making up lies on me, and they're desperate to destroy me and talk about you going, this 2024, you going down this year, you going down. So, I do remember looking up somewhere, I don't remember if it was February 25th, 6th, 7th, or 8th. And I remember looking up, and I was sitting by, that abandoned, or a vacant house. And I was sitting by that vacant house, and I looked up, and I realized it was a full moon. So, them, gang stalking and workplace mobbing me off the job, then me being wrongfully banned from a place that I had nostalgic memories of near the Gretna Ferry. I can't even go over there no more. I mean, even during the daytime, I couldn't just chill and relax and clear my mind at a quiet place like that. Can't go there no more. And then, for me to end up being wrongfully jailed. So yeah, the lawyer online had told me that that what I did was not trespassing, and that I should have just been warned first, and that if I would have came back after the first warning, then it would have been considered criminal trespassing, and that should have gone to jail. But I mean, excuse me, in the video that I'm uploading right now, the fake Darnell Williams perp called up, abandoned building that was like a former bookstore, and I was sleeping by there, and the fake Darnell Williams perp, he called up and lied to the Pensacola police, and I think it was the Escambia County Sheriff's Office. I explained about that in the video that's uploading now. I mean, I don't know if it would be done uploading sometime tomorrow. Definitely not tonight. So, but if the rain is bad tomorrow and me switching to another hotel, I would definitely have to take an Uber again if the rain is bad, But this is such a bad area that I had a bad experience with taking the bus. I had a bad experience with taking the bus with the gang stalking. So, and I was physically assaulted. And so I'm afraid to ride the bus in this area, So I didn't even get a monthly bus pass. I didn't get a monthly bus pass for March. I guess the amount of money that I used all for that phone stuff, was about the same amount that would have been like for the bus pass. So it's really scary having nowhere to go, nowhere to live. And people want you dead, they want you destroyed, and they think your suffering is funny. Excuse me. But I'm scared not knowing what to do or what I'm supposed to do or how I'm supposed to live. And then people who don't care about you trying to give you instructions on how to destroy yourself even worse. They're not even trying to help you, but they tell you that, oh, this is to help you out, but you don't even care about me. Why do you want to dish out unsolicited advice claiming that you're trying to help when you're trying to control me and make me you're trying to give me advice on how to self-sabotage. So, you know, I'm really scared about everything, but I'm gonna go for now. I don't remember what else I may have needed to say, but my anxiety is really high, and excuse me, is very fucked up and unfair, very messed up what they've been doing to me. So even if the fake aquarium doors perp did not call the police, but if she did, that was part of a gang stalking setup. But even if she didn't, though, they had perps planted at the jail before I got there. And they ganged up on me just like workplace mobbing. So I'm not a criminal. I'm guessing there are people who are saying that I did not commit a crime. And what the cops did to me, they falsely charged me for what they did to me. How corrupt can you get? But then the gang stalkers that throwing up satanic hand signs and stuff, that's part of the gang stalking script for them to yell at me and be self-righteous and be like, stay off other people's property. That's not your property, is it? Yeah, you know what you were doing. But yeah, y'all the deceivers throwing up satanic hand signs though. But the Bible mentions about how you should not rejoice at your enemy's downfall or suffering. That you should not rejoice in seeing your enemy going through bad. But you shouldn't even pray for bad things to happen to your enemy. They have a car that just pulled up and shining their lights into my window. The moment I turn left, they turn the lights off. And this morning, they had a white Malibu, perps in a white Malibu waiting for me. And they were sitting in the car. And then they were waiting for me. And then I went to eat breakfast. I came back and they were gone. So, but I don't know when this video will be uploaded, but this video isn't one of the urgent videos, but the video that I'm uploading at the moment that's taking forever because of the phone data. That video is very urgent, but this one is semi-urgent, but not as urgent as the other one. So I mean, like they say that we should even pray for the gangs, not pray for the gang stalkers to be destroyed, but pray for them to repent. Repent and receive salvation. But when they can, it's unfair that they can make it like I deserve to be punished with this or that, or condemn me and make it like I broke this rule or that law and deserve to be punished. Or they make it like I deserve to be punished by lies made up about me. But then they make it like I don't have a right to tell them you're going to hell. You know, so, but before I go though, I wanted to say that, on the video with those young boys, they, they made, you know, my twin sister recruited her cult followers to give me multiple, like over 24 thumbs down on that video. And she like tried to smear campaign and lie and say that I admitted to being a pedo in that video. And how am I gonna admit something that I never did? Because I was very sleep deprived and my words didn't come out right. And I was trying to say, who told you to smear campaign or lies that I'm a pedo? That's what I was trying to say. But the the gang stalking network, even if I would have said, who told you that lie that I'm a pedo? They know how to manipulate and alter your video to make it look like as if you said, who told you I was a pedo? Or manipulate for you to say that out of forced speech. So I was, forced sleeping. In my case, it was like the forced speech and sleep deprivation. And I was trying to, and I didn't even realize my words came out like that until after I looked at the video. And I was trying to say that, who told you that smear campaign and the lie, and the false accusation that I'm a pedo? So, and for them to be bullying me and stuff like that, and the cops didn't take me to jail for pedophilia or child molestation. And the fact that my twin sister has been lying on me for decades, no police has ever confronted me. There was never a warrant out for my arrest. I never had to register as a sex offender. Nothing about Raven. All it was people in the community being mad because my twin sister lied on me. And so the fake foster mom, and I talked about this before, the fake foster mom Adrian Felder and her daughter, the foster sister Shelly, in 2006 when I was staying by them, they were trying to falsely smear campaign me as a pedophile, but yet they always wanted me to babysit and watch children. But and my twin sister, when she lied on me and said that I touched Raven or whatever, if that was true, then why you always wanted me to try to blackmail and threaten and manipulate me to change Raven's diaper? And then, you start get threatening and manipulative and try to blackmail when I refuse to change Raven's diaper. And then her and her husband, Dwayne, used to argue and like, no, you're going to change her diaper. No, you're going to change her diaper. No, you're going to change her diaper. And then it would result in Raven being like in the same shitty diaper and spoiled milk on the bib, mildew spoiled milk on the bib for weeks. And, I told y'all about Raven being forced to have to eat. My twin sister will ignore and neglect Raven and leave Raven to have to be forced to eat her own feces. And if I try to rescue Raven, my twin sister will bully, harass, and threaten me against trying to rescue Raven and help her. So, and it seemed like even the foster mom and the foster sister Shelly, every time if I had an altercation or an argument with them, they would create a new lie to try to threaten me or keep me in line. But okay, y'all lied on me and said that I touched the foster boy Nick. Okay, Gretna police four blocks down from where y'all live at. You never called the police. But you just try to make up lies to try to scare people. And the foster mom, she should have known me better than that. Bitch, you want to take the points, the brownie points for raising me all my life. You and my twin sister should have know me better than to do something like that. But y'all ass is just fucking malicious. Just malicious. And wicked and evil as fuck. You know, if Shelly falsely accusing me of being a pedophile and touching kids or whatever, why she forced me to drive her kids? If I'm so crazy and not mentally capable of driving a car or not to be trusted, okay, why are you forcing me to pick your kids up from school? Ryan and Alex when they were little. Now they're adults, but you forced me to pick your kids up from school every single day. You know, or you wanted me to watch this child, babysit that child for free with no pay. And or you wanted me to pick your kids up from school and wouldn't give gas money. And only one time you give $5 of gas money and try to make sure that I put gas in the car. You know, and only $5 of compensation. And then you bully me and making like you better make sure you put gas in the car. My car. And Shelly, I mean, I don't know about Shelly, but Brian freaking fraudulently and illegally drove my fucking car without my consent. I didn't want him driving my damn car. Y'all didn't want me to ride in y'all truck or whatever. Y'all thought you were too good to let me ride in your freaking truck. I only rode in that truck one freaking time. But how many? And Shelly lied to my face and said Brian ain't never drove your car. He drove my car multiple times. And the fake foster mom, and she drove my car quite a few times. But she thought she owned my fucking car. And none of y'all believe anything I say. As I said, why are you subscribed if you don't believe what I'm saying? I'm going to go now.